Great stories about Jesse Livermore, the legendary short seller of Wall Street. Jesse Livermore was not only a trading genius, but also had a life full of fascinating stories, from being banned from bucket shops to making legendary trades on Wall Street. Here are some of the most memorable stories about him. 1. The boy who was banned for being too good. At just 15 to 16 years old, Livermore started betting on stocks in bucket shops, places where traders could gamble on stock prices without actually buying them. He meticulously recorded price movements and identified market patterns. He won consistently, turning small amounts into thousands of dollars. One day, bucket shop owners realized he had never lost a trade, so they banned him from playing at all locations. Lesson: if you're so good that the system has to change the rules because of you, you're truly a genius. 2. Betting it all. Losing everything and learning a costly lesson. In his early 20s, Livermore had made over $50,000, worth millions today. However, overconfident, he poured all his money into a huge trade on Wall Street and lost everything. He was devastated but didn't give up. He borrowed $500 from a friend and went back to a bucket shop, one of the few that still allowed him to trade. In just 2 months, he turned $500 into $2,500 and quickly made his way back into the market. Lesson: losing all your money isn't the end. If you have the skills, you can always come back. 3. The legendary 1907 short, forcing J.P. Morgan to intervene. In 1907, the U.S. stock market plunged into crisis. Livermore noticed unusual patterns and made a massive bet that the market would crash. He shorted a huge amount of stock. When the market collapsed, he made $3 million in just a few days. J.P. Morgan, the richest financier in America at the time, saw the market on the brink of disaster and personally called Livermore, begging him to stop shorting to help stabilize the market. Livermore agreed to stop, and the market was somewhat saved. Lesson: when one person can influence an entire economy, they're no longer just a trader, they're a real force of power. 4. The 1929 Great Depression. Making $100 million while the world crumbled. By 1929, the U.S. stock market was overheated. Livermore recognized it as a bubble and prepared for a massive short position. When the market crashed, people lost fortunes, companies went bankrupt, but Livermore became a multimillionaire. He made $100 million, equivalent to $1.5 billion today. His wealth was so immense that he had to hire bodyguards to protect himself from those who lost everything and blamed speculators. Lesson: when the masses get caught up in a market frenzy, a true genius dares to go against the crowd. 5. Losing everything and a tragic end. After his enormous gains from the Great Depression, Livermore continued trading but failed to manage risk properly. In 1934, he lost all his money due to poor decisions. He went bankrupt for the third time and never recovered his former glory. In 1940, suffering from depression, he ended his life in a hotel room, leaving behind a suicide note. Lesson: no matter how brilliant you are, if you don't have a strategy to protect your wealth, you can still lose everything. Conclusion: the legacy of Jesse Livermore. Despite a life of extreme ups and downs, Livermore left behind invaluable lessons. Patience is key. You don't have to trade all the time. Wait for the right opportunity. Trend is your friend. Don't fight the market. Go with the main trend. Risk management is crucial. No matter how skilled you are, if you don't protect your capital, you can lose it all. Which of Livermore's stories impressed you the most? Do you have any interesting stories about Jesse Livermore? Please comment below, and I'm Floor Humble. See you in another video. Thanks for watching.